Arrieta winds and deals. And that is out of play. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. One out, bases empty. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Corner in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Outside low. 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, Betts gets it to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Derek Jeter. Brown back to work. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Betts. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
Yeah, that's foul. Off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And next for L.A., Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Tapped softly on the ground. Flips it behind his back. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Juan Soto now. He's got the power. But great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one fouled off. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Outside. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground to first. Finds his way through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Manny Ramirez. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. The Dodgers threatening.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Justin Turner.
First pitch is in the dirt. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Ortiz makes the catch, and there's one gone. So here's Kyle Tucker now. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Ramirez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. Ian Happ up to hit. And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Happ lays off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball there. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ripped to short. In time to Bush. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And that's outside. Ball one. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing. And a miss, and he got him to chase. Next pitch is outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Foul ball. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Dodgers go down quiet. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Amaya swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Ball one there.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Mauer. Line to left. Makes the grab, 1 away. Derek Jeter will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cubbies up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Grounds one to short. Zips it across. And Betts is gone. And the Dodgers are set down. New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit on the ground to short. Betts up with it. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge. So here's Corner now. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. In there at the knees. Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the order. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Brown back to work. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fought off foul. That one ripped. Diving, makes the grab.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And now it's Juan Soto. Chop back up the middle. Corner. Fires over to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, number 27.
Now it's the power speed combo. Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just misses. And it's 3-2. Line drive and a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Pulls that one foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs.
Pitching for the Chicago
So 2 down,
Cubs.
and here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's a guy who does it all. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike.
Movement in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. 2 down, nobody on.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
1
there.
and 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Carlos Beltran up next for the Dodgers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of top of inning number 7. Here's Kyle Tucker. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Suzuki in the box again, takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at-bat to at-bat.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Julian Merriweather.
Now pitching
Just
for
trying to
the
keep this
Chicago
one close
Cubs.
here, and this is where a
Number
bullpen can
66,
give their players a chance to
Julian
fight back into the game.
Happ moving under it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Mauer. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Merriweather, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Way Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mookie Betts now. In the air, left side. Hat pulls it down, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. There's the strike. Arrieta into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swanson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Hammered, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The tying run at the plate. Got him to chase one above the zone there. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
This one high in the air to left center. Ramirez on his way over. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., and here is Ellie De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The 0-1, and that's fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Way inside. And they'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And first offering is fouled off. De La Cruz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. And next for L.A., Manny Ramirez. 1 for 3.
One ball.
And a
no
pitch
strike.
out, but nothing going on. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one almost got him.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there.
Pitching for the
Ryan
Chicago
Presley will
Cubs.
take over.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping
Ryan
he's the guy to
Presley.
keep him within striking distance.
On the ground to third. Goes to second for 1. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. Nico Horner
Leading off
will come
for the
up
Cubs,
to hit.
Second baseman
Arrieta
Nico
back to
Horner.
work. And that drops in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. And that is out of play. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Tying run at the plate. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This to third. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory?
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping in, Nico Horner. Strike on the outside. And that's how this game gets started. Outside corner, there's a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Got him looking. And there's one down. John Birdie at the plate.
John Birdie.
That's in there. And that is strike one. Birdie measures 5 feet 10 inches, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him. And
goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Juan Soto. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Late with the swing there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives and it gets by. Morgan around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Manny Ramirez. on the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch misses way outside. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. One away with a runner at third.
Two the count.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. The 2-2. Left field. Happ heads towards it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He thought about tagging, but heads back to third.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Adrian Beltre now at the plate.
Beltre.
And that one fouled off. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scored triple. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Line to left. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Batting fifth, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Just missed. Not close with that one, and the count is 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto. 2 down.
Batting sixth, first baseman Justin Turner.
Now it's Justin Turner. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. That's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's a big power threat. Joe Mauer. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. That one just misses.
Outside.
Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Carlos Beltran. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Foul ball there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is outside. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end. Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
3. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A
Batting
well-deserved
eighth,
double on a
center
great
fielder,
swing. Got
Kevin
everything going
Alcantara.
on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ball,
Kevin
exit side.
Alcantara, the next to hit, takes ball one. Pitches in there. That's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Carson Kelly, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's in there, and it's 0-2. At 100, struck him out. Here's Nico Horner.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
And a base hit right there. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes it's all...
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now Joe Morgan. Boyd back to work. Bouncer to second. Horner throws to first in time, and they get Morgan for the out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Juan Soto. It was a triple and an RBI in his first at bat. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
Manny
Nico
Ramirez
Seven.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Soto, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Runner takes off. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing plane.
Runner takes off for third. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again to third. Birdie fires over to first. And they get Ohtani. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Suzuki
0-1.
in his 4th year, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Betts whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Pat batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed. Gets the outside corner with that one. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Turner climbs in on that right side. The other way. He's got it. And that is out, number 3. Bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adrian Beltre. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you...
Turner over to Swanson. He turns it on to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right side. Tucker should have it. Nabs it, and that is that. Coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That's a little bit low.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. Piazza too late with that one. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Payoff pitch. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Alcantara at second with 2 down. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fires across the diamond, and we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. In the air out to center. Alcantara makes his way towards it. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 away. Now it's Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that's down and away.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Just outside. Now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And there's a ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Time called. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hat moving under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, Joe Morgan. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pitch misses
outside.
there. Ball 1. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Juan Soto, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Shot for the Dodgers this inning, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Birdie in the box now. Takes strike 1.
All ones the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground to short. Betts. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. He goes down looking. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the start.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Suzuki stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And it's 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Presley.
Now pitching for
Pretty
the
tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swanson brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one to first. Turner steps on first for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Adrian Beltre. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. And up next for Los Angeles, Joe Mauer. Smash to the left side. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Got him! Strikeout number 8.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Mauer settles under it and makes the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
Number 66.
And first offering is fouled off. Merriweather, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss as he was late. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Number 43, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Brazier getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Piazza stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one in the air center field. Alcantara makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Swinging a foul straight back. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ellie De La Cruz trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Joe Morgan. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Rips one to right. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. So remaining in the game defensively, Ellie De La Cruz taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Kelly now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Johnson into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Really aggressive at the plate. That at bat, Singy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
That one outside, and now it's even 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strikes him out with 100.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching
Now
up
batting,
to
third
100 miles an hour
baseman,
or
John
above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Birdie stands in now and watches strike one. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Get out of town. His first homer of the year. It's 3-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him looking. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Brazier.
Now pitching for
Well, I
the
got to think he
Chicago
probably
Cubs.
has a little extra in the
Number
tank
54.
facing his former team, and
Ryan
there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a
for the
little
Dodgers.
extra
Number
motivation
54.
when he plays against his old squad.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Action in the pen down there. Number 43 up and throwing. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching try but can't bring it in.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now here is Shohei Ohtani in there, and it's 0-1. Abreu aboard here at first with nobody out. Only 2 now. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a pop-up. Horner makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. Now they get the out. Now it's going to be Joe Mauer. 0 for 3 in this one. And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Now he steps out as time is granted. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield.
Pitching for the Chicago
Caleb
Cubs.
Thielbar gets the call from the pen, and now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And there's a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Piazza getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Piazza swings, deep drive, left field. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Piazza stands at second with 2 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
This to center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Piazza scores. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So a man aboard. And next for L.A., Joe Morgan. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side. Into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 out.
For Chicago,
Juan Soto steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Luke Little.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And time called prior to the 0-1. On the ground, right side, corner. They take the force out. Ends the inning after they racked. Staying in the game on defense, Bobby Abreu. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Suzuki, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's to third, Beltre. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, but the defense worked behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Slider misses outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get